This is Rothermel, and I'm about to take you on a virtual field trip to Lebesnick Center for the Arts to see the art teacher show. I hope it's recording. If not, it'll let me know here in a moment. So we are looking at, first going to be looking at some artwork from elementary art teacher Holly Beatles. And the one we're looking at right now is called Owl, and it's a watercolor. Next one we're looking at is called Tufted Titmouse, and it's in watercolor as well. Tufted Titmouse. Another watercolor by Holly Beatles. And here is our last one by Holly Beatles called Lavender Fields. So this is another painting, but this one is an oil on canvas. So Lavender Fields, oil on canvas. Next up, we have another elementary art teacher, Sarah Cartuccio. And this one is a photograph, and it's called A Bridge Grows in Brooklyn. It's a black and white photograph called A Bridge Grows in Brooklyn by Sarah Cartuccio. Next one, it's kind of hard to see. You got my reflection in it. It's called Spotlight. And it's I believe it's another black and white photograph. I apologize that my reflection, you can see in the photograph. It was kind of hard to get a good photograph of it because you can see the windows behind me there. So there's a lot of light coming in. But this next one is a color photograph called Watercolors Are Everywhere. And this one is by Sarah Cartuccio as well. So this is the third one. Watercolors Are Everywhere. It's a color photograph. I really like this one. Next up, we have the work of Sam Rich. And this one's called Majestica. And it's alcohol ink marker on Bristol. So alcohol ink marker on Bristol, Majestica. By Sam Rich. Next one is called The Messenger, and it's a graphite, which is regular pencil, and colored pencil. So graphite and colored pencil, The Messenger by Sam Rich. Next up, we have another graphite, and this one's called You'll Float Too. Another one by Sam Rich called You'll Float Too. And these are all drawings, by the way. So this one's graphite, like the pencil you use. And then we have another one, and it is called Freddy Krueger. Actually, it is a Freddy Krueger. It's called Nightmare, my bad. So it's called Nightmare. And it's out of graphite pencil. And look, you can see I can see my hand and my phone in the reflection. That's why it's hard to take pictures of artwork that have glass on them, because you can see your reflection on them. It's pretty tricky to do that. All right, and we have one more by her, but it's at the end because I didn't photograph it all together, so you'll have to wait. Best things for last. All right, we got some things made out of Legos by another elementary art teacher, Julie Pittman. And this one's called Kurt Vonnegut Jr., born November 11th, 1922. And this one's out of Legos. So this is Kurt Vonnegut Jr. Here's another one made out of Legos. And these were these were like in glass, or had like glass boxes over them, so you couldn't touch them and ruin them, of course. So this is Belle Guinness. And it's called Belle Guinness. And it says born November 11th, 1959. It's another Lego art piece by Julie Pittman. All right, next we have a collection by retired elementary art teacher Sue Vigan. This first one's called Round and Round, and it's a mixed media collage. Round and Round, mixed media collage, meaning things were cut out and glued on, and it looks like there might have been some watercolor going on too, and some actual drawing onto the watercolor. Another one by Sue Vigan called A Change in the Wind. A Change in the Wind. Another mixed media collage by Sue Vigan. Here's another mixed media collage by Sue Vigan called Unfinished Symphony. Unfinished Symphony. And it's a mixed media collage. And then we got one more by Sue Vigan, and it's called Between Worlds. Between Worlds. Another mixed media collage. Next up, we have Kelly Tokley Rothermel, middle school arts teacher. And this one's called #Stay Safe, and it's a digital print. So this one's a digital print by Kelly Tokley Rothermel called #Stay Safe. Next one is called #Stay Home. Another digital print by yours truly, Mrs. Rothermel, Kelly Tokley Rothermel. You can see the reflection of the room in there. Now my last one, my plexiglass got cracked and I didn't replace it, but look how almost no reflection on it. I should have framed them all like that. You could see them better and photograph them better. And this one's called #Stay Healthy. It's another digital print by Kelly Tokley Rothermel. #Stay Healthy. Next up, we have some photographs by Sherry Whitler, a high school art teacher. And this one is called MAM. MAM. And this is a digital print. Next up, we have another digital photograph by Sherry Whitler called Millennium Bridge to St. Paul. To St. Paul's. Millennium Bridge to St. Paul's. And then again, got my stinking reflection in there. Almost like I'm part of the photograph, but I'm not. So I apologize. My reflection is in this one. Millennium Bridge to St. Paul's. And lastly, we have one more here by Sherry Whitler. It's a sepia-toned gelatin silver photograph. So this is an old school photography process to develop a print. And it's called Decay. So this one's called Decay by Sherry Whitler, and it's a sepia-toned gelatin silver photograph. Next up, we have elementary art teacher Diane Grams. And this first one, well, they're all three are oil on canvases, and this first one is called Swimming, Drowning. Oil on canvas, swimming, drowning. Diane Grams. Next one is called Swimming Backward, Moving Forward. Another oil on canvas by Diane Grams. Swimming Backward, Moving Forward. And this last one is called Racing, Rescuing. Oil on canvas, Diane Grams. All right, this next set is by elementary art teacher Matthew Rainey. This one's called I Do Not Belong, and it's mixed media on wood panel. So mixed media on wood panel by Matthew Rainey, I Do Not Belong. This next one by Matthew Rainey is another mixed media, but this time it's on canvas. So mixed media on canvas, and this one's called He Always Brought Her Flowers. He always brought her flowers. Oh, my bad. This one's called Grow. This one's called Grow. I'm sorry. Luckily, I could tell by the little name tag next to it, by the big yellow face of the daisy there. So this one's called Grow by Matthew Rainey, and it's acrylic on canvas. Acrylic on canvas. Grow. This last one by Matthew Rainey is called, this is the one it's called, He Always Brought Her Flowers. He Always Brought Her Flowers by Matthew Rainey, and this is mixed media on canvas. Next up, we have an ink drawing with airbrush by elementary art teacher Karen Maudlin, and this one's called Puppy Love. So Puppy Love by Karen Maudlin, and it has ink drawing and airbrush. All right, next up we have Erin Ledyard, and this one is called Cycle, and it's made out of ceramic and driftwood. So this is made out of ceramic and driftwood, called Cycle by Erin Ledyard. There's another one by Erin Ledyard called Agitate the Gravel. And this is mixed media on canvas. Erin Ledyard, Agitate the Gravel, mixed media on canvas. This next one is another one by Erin Ledyard called Earth Pads. Earth Pads, and it is mixed media on canvas. This one is Erin Ledyard. It's called Bundy, and it's mixed media on canvas. Or is it Bundle? Bundy. So Erin Ledyard, Bundy, mixed media on canvas. Got more from Erin Ledyard. This one is called Gringles. This one's called Gringles by Erin Ledyard, and it's a mixed media on canvas. This one's by Erin Ledyard, and it's called Slodge, and it's a mixed media on canvas. Erin Ledyard, Slodge, mixed media on canvas. This next one by Erin Ledyard is called Antsville, and it's a mixed media on canvas. Erin Ledyard, Antsville, mixed media on canvas. And then this is the last one by Erin Ledyard, and it's called I Got the Zorros, and it's a mixed media on canvas. So this one's by Erin Ledyard. It's called I Got the Zorros, and it's mixed media on canvas. Oh, there's me with my set. How'd I get in there? I'm going to read you what it says. Inspired Inspire, a group exhibit of art educators from Michigan City area schools, March 19th to April 30th, 2021, highlighting 11 visual arts educators from Michigan City's elementary, middle, and high schools. Inspired Inspire celebrates these extraordinary teachers who, despite a most challenging academic year, continue to inspire and to be inspired every day. Not only do they educate their students through a world of possibilities, but they also maintain individual creative studio practices. Through these trying times, we have tapped our creative abilities to find a means to express and help heal ourselves with the hope that it will also heal others. And that was a quote there by Sam Rich, elementary art educator. And then it lists all the artists exhibiting, artist educators: Holly Beatles, Diane Grams, Erin Ledyard, Karen Maudlin, Julie Pittman, Sarah Cartuccio, Matthew Rainey, Sam Rich, Kelly Tokley Rothermel, Susan Vigan, Sherry Whitler. And it says, we are thrilled to display this exhibit to honor our district's art teachers, and we're grateful for their resilience and creativity during these difficult times. Their inspiration is indeed a catalyst for what they bring to their students each and every day. And Hannah Hammond Hegman, LCA Education Director, Lebesnick Center for the Arts. So here are what the pieces or what the show looked like all together. So this is like an art classroom where they have classes. It's a nice big room. So here's Holly Beatles. Here's Susan Vigans. Here's Matthew Rainey's. Ignore the one in the doorway under the exit sign. That one's not his, but these other three are. Here's some at Erin Ledyard's. Here's Sarah Cartuccio's. Here's Kelly Tokley Rothermel's. Me, Mrs. Rothermel. Oh, there's Matthew Rainey's again. Here's Diane Grams. See, now you can kind of see how they all go together. And here's some more by Erin Ledyard. This is the other room that's a classroom. And here's Sherry Whitler's. And here is the one that I missed. Sam Rich's, or Sam Lincoln. And this one's called Vulture. Sam Rich Vulture. Graphite. It's all done in pencil. Oh, you can see my reflection in this one. Oops. Puppy Love by Karen Maudlin. Oh, here we go. So these are Sam Rich's all together. How they were displayed. And that is all. Man, hope I didn't lose connection here. Where'd it go? Aha.